Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, and thank you. And how are you?
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. How are you doing?
Fine. Good.
Yes, how have you been? How have you been since we finished the first sessions, training, those 4 days?
Yeah, actually, after finishing that seminar, I practiced what I have learned there. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Yes, I will be writing some notes. This for my own and all of us development and development. So don't worry, I will be some kind of writing here so that I can take my. So this is for development purposes. So how do you feel right now? Since we started, and this is where we in the position of maybe getting together first one sessions that we look on from the first session. How do you feel now?
Now, actually, I'm feeling that I have improved. I have improved from what I was. Because before starting these sessions, most of the time, or most of the teachers were entering in the class. For example, if the period is 40 minutes, they are using at least 25 or 30 minutes. That's they are talking. They are lecturing. Okay? But after these sessions, I gained knowledge. And I agree that our students, have potential to contribute from their own. So that's why after this session, I trusted my student, and I believed that they have knowledge, and even sometimes in some areas they can be better than me, not only me or other teachers. So that's why I gave them chance. I gave them chance to contribute what they have, and by doing this, I experienced that the lesson is enjoyable. Students are very happy. They contribute. They trust themselves. The even socialization in the classes after this session, they do increases.
Okay. Of course, my main concern was looking how do you feel by yourself? Are you happy? If you're considering the first sessions and the second, now the first session in 4 days, and the practice that you are going through almost is a week now. Are you feel that you have something that you have missed maybe for so long years or for so many years or whatever? Yes.
Yeah, actually, what I expected,
Yes.
I expected more than that.
Oh.
But now I'm happy. I'm happy, but I expect more than that.
Okay.
For example, this is one-to-one sessions.
Yeah.
They are very good because I feel free to explain what is my heart.
Yes.
Also, even online meeting, for example, using video. Even I expect those type of meeting, but until now we are not yet accomplished.
Yeah, okay. Inshallah, we'll have to arrange the meeting and go so far. Before maybe going further, is there something that we have to take into considerations maybe?
Yeah.
Before going further, do you have maybe anything that we have to take into consideration? Do you have the time constraint maybe?
Yes. Yes, because now, for example, this procedure, isn't it?
Yes.
This new ways still I think it's need more time.
More time.
Yeah.
Okay. Because specifically I was looking maybe something to consider on today's sessions. Yeah, because we'll be using only 30 minutes.
Okay.
And the one-to-one session will be having almost half an hour. Then I think, do you have any responsibilities, maybe outside that have to take into consideration?
No.
Okay. So we'll be one-to-one sessions. And I think this is the first one. So we'll be having it more and more as we go on. Is that we have training for days. Then we have 15 principles to be covered, and we covered. Then we have one, if not 1 week or 2 weeks, after accomplishment of 4 days. Then we want you to practice, because remember, we say practice and feedback, we get a permanent. Then we get perfect. Then now, you practice, you take the video, then this is one of the feedback that I'll be giving you on the video that we see. So we'll be having 30 minutes. What do you think, considering F domain? Okay, if considering first framework, what do you want to develop by yourselves? What do you want to develop yourself? I want to be developed in some domain that you need much development.
Actually, even if you look at my video there, all the domains are important. Actually, as a teacher, I have to master all of them. But for now, I experience a bit difficult to master the last domain.
Okay.
T domain. I think even if you look my video, okay. Actually, I practice, but I need to improve more. But concerning F domain, if you look there, I did individualization. If you see my video, even social event was there, reviewing was there. Yeah, I think more effort I need to put for this T domain.
Okay. Yes. So what do you think it may be our goal of the session, of one-to-one session? Our goal to be met.
Our goal?
Yes.
To after this session,
yes.
I think maybe, I'm not sure,
yeah.
I will get more knowledge concerning this. How can I develop more concerning T domain?
T domain. Yes. So the specific area that have to develop and have to discuss and have some kind of conversation and improvement is T domain.
Yes.
Why not another?
Yeah, because for the first F domain,
yes.
I must have. I think.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think? For myself, I think I did very well in that video concerning individualization.
Yes.
Because I go to each student to mark. I give them individual work.
Okay.
Each student I pass there,
yeah.
And most of them 100%. I marked those questions, even social, even probing and assessing. I think I'm good. And the third principle, which is to trust the learner, I trusted them.
Yeah.
I asked them questions, I give chance to express themselves. Even they give answers, and true answers.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I think more effort is needed to master this T domain.
Okay. If comes on the T domain, we like maybe we rank T domain as 0 to 10%. 0 to 10%. Now, currently, where are you? Over 10%.
6%. 6%, but I think I need more.
Okay.
I need more. Yes, to know about this T domain.
Okay.
Because
yes.
it's very important.
Yes, it's very important.
Yes.
how do you see that? What it will be your feeling once I do now accomplishment of T-domain. Yes, I understand T-domain and I apply it. How will you feel?
Yeah, I will feel good,
Okay.
because even after leaving the class,
Okay.
I will be sure that my student understands more concerning that topic.
Yes.
Even how that topic can be applied on that reality. And we call it reflection on a reality.
Yes. Let's go back on T-domain itself. Okay. T-domain stands for
T standing for transformation.
Transforming.
Yeah.
And so what we most do on transforming, we transform what? We say we transform learners into performance.
Yes.
Okay? So we're looking on how this T transform the learner into performance. Okay? We have how many domains? And we have how many principles? I mean, the domain, and we say this is the domain. But also within the domain, we have principles.
Yes.
How many principles we have?
In T domain, we have 3 principles.
One is
reflection on reality. The second one is practicing and experiencing. And the last one, which is the third one, which is continuity and follow-up.
okay. Continuity and follow-up. So reflection on reality.
Yes, practicing and experiencing.
So basically, what we actually do on reflection on reality.
We reflect our topic, or for example, how topic is applied in our real life.
What else?
I think it is more concerned the application of that topic in our daily life. For example, by asking a question, a student, how this topic is applicable, or where, for example, like those.
Where we do apply it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we have studied something, maybe a piece of learning sessions, maybe. How do we apply in a real environment? Okay.
Yes.
How did you apply maybe reflection on reality?
I think I applied there at the last. If you look at my video, at the last, I ask. Actually, I do not have a big problem concerning the first principle.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? Because there, if you look in my lesson, I asked those students.
Okay.
The topic was interest.
Okay.
So I asked them where this topic or this topic can be applied, and they say in the bank or different institution. Direct. This topic is applied, for example, in the bank. They are providing interest. There is a rate, there is a principle, there is also time. So this reflection on reality, I don't have a big problem. But practicing.
Yes.
How can it? How can I do this? Practicing. For example, in mathematics. For example, each student. Here I need more assistance concerning this second principle.
Practicing and experiencing.
Yes.
Okay. How about continuity and follow-up? There's no problem for that.
Yeah, I think if you say that from 0 to 100%, 70%, I'm good here, because I think even there I provided homework.
Yeah. Okay. I think so. Now we go on practicing and experiencing.
Yes.
Practicing and experiences.
Yes.
What is the best tool or the most important thing on practicing and experiencing? What we are actually looking for on practicing and experiencing? Because we are saying we transform learner into performance. Okay? Transform the learner into performance. Then the learning activities was interest. Okay?
Yes.
Now, what we basically do on transforming the learner, specifically on repetition, on practicing, and practicing experiencing, we need this learner to experience. So we practice So we go to we looked at the example on the 4 sessions. We passed through 4 sessions apart from fifth domain, the first domain, and then we let you practice and experience. So we have almost a week now. We are practicing F domain, and practicing focusing, and practicing reviewing, practicing what, okay? But also now we experience. You know, something experiences that in your fingertips now. First frameworks now in your 2 fingertips. Okay?
Yes.
So I understand this is now, when I'm getting to us, I understand, this is now F, this is now R. I'm doing reviewing, I'm doing focusing, I'm doing probing and attention. Okay? Now, if you go basically on your topic, okay, basically interest, okay, what might be an action for this student to be practicing and experience?
Yeah, there.
Yes.
What I understood from you
Yeah.
and from those 4-day sessions,
Yeah.
I think in the class, for example,
Yeah.
in the class, giving them more questions. For example, there I provided 3 questions. Okay, I think I can add. That's why, in order to be more practice, in order to be more solved, I have to give them a lot of questions. For example, 5, 6.
Okay.
5, 6, and then when they do, they gain knowledge. When they do, they gain knowledge. They extra.
Yeah.
That's why they are practicing.
Yeah.
Sometimes even they have to see. They have to go, for example, in the bank,
Yeah.
and ask those people who are there what is
Okay.
interest,
Yes.
like this.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why this what I can do.
What else that you can do that this student may they experience interest, and the experience, you understand, you have the point of discussion, it was interest, then rate
Right?
and time,
Principle and the principle.
and principle.
Yes.
What else that these students they may experience interest on those they may experience, have a better knowledge that they are, oh, okay, we have experienced now rate, we have experienced time, we have experienced the principles. What else that we could do?
What else can I do is that, for example, I can ask them.
Yeah.
To go, for example, to the bank and
Yes,
invest money.
mashallah. Yes.
To
Okay.
go to the bank and invest money. For example, 1 million.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, they can go to different banks. Let's just say CRDB,
Yeah.
and then after 1 year, I can ask that person, now, how much do you have in your account?
Okay.
How much do you have in your account? Probably it would be more than 1 million. Because there will be extra
Yeah.
amount which is interest. For example, after 1 year, after investing 1 million, maybe 1,200,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there, I can ask, which is your money?
Yeah.
Okay, how much you deposited in the bank?
Okay.
You say 1 million.
Yeah.
So what is this 200,000? 200. You say this is extra money.
Extra money.
That's
How many times
interest.
that you get? Okay.
Time maybe 1 year.
Maybe
Yes.
1 year.
Yeah.
But also, we say they have their own fathers, their mothers,
Yes.
their uncle.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
could even ask them.
Them.
Okay. So it might be the mission. It might be the mission. If they go home, they will have maybe calculation of, okay. They will ask their fathers, do you do such kind of business on the interest and principles and whatever. So it might be some kind of a study. You can give them the study to experience what the interest is. Because we believe that if the student, they experience more, they take practice more, they will get more knowledge. Okay, going this one on the banks, they ask you, remember the circles.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Do you remember you give them the, okay, if the application of the interest rate is better on the circles, because the circles where we borrow money, then after some times now we return the money. Yes. So they can even go to different circles, okay, and have more experience. So we want the student to experience interest itself. Okay. So do you think, you say there's no problem with continuity and follow-up.
Yes.
Do you think on a practicing and experiencing, okay? Do you think that we need do we need more resources? What the resources that we need that student you will let student more practicing on practicing and experiencing?
No, I think just improving myself, but there's no need any other resources. Because, for example, if it is questioning,
Yes.
I can get questions from different books,
Okay.
internet. Okay, so yeah,
So then, do you have the enough tools?
yeah.
Is there any challenge that you mitigate?
Well, in getting those questions,
Yeah.
I don't have any challenge because I have telephone, I have internet. Yeah, everything that I'm supposed to have,
Yeah.
I have.
Okay.
Okay, and there are a lot of questions.
Okay.
Okay, but sometimes, for example, in some topics, okay, for example, there are some topics that it is better, okay, to go a certain place to experience.
Yeah, exactly.
To what?
Yeah.
Experience. So
yeah.
that I cannot do from myself. That's why I have to ask a permission
Okay.
from the administrator.
Yeah.
That's why there will be money,
Yeah.
cost for transport, and even to experience.
Yeah.
But from practicing, for example, even myself, I can accomplish that.
Okay. Do you think do you need some kind of help from whom? I mean practicing this practicing experiencing, taking off student to maybe bank or admitting someone to talk with your kids and whatever about interest. Do you think that you need help
Yes,
from maybe?
we need help first from school,
Okay.
from school
Administrators?
itself. Yeah, I think from school. So
Okay.
they will provide what is needed. For example, a transport cost, there to eat, and there to ask a permission to enter the bank, because those are official matters.
Yeah, of course.
That's why they should be connected like that.
Okay. Do you think you might get some problem on some kind of logistics on asking for help, or do you think there is some kind of logistics that you might get?
Because I never tried.
Okay.
I never tried. But I think because always you have to think positive.
Yeah, yes.
I think
you have to speak.
Yeah, positive spirit. Call it positive
Yes,
spirit. Because I never asked.
Yeah.
I never asked. But I think if I ask things like that, because this is not only for myself, it is for school, for school, and also for our students.
Yeah.
And everyone, for example, is headmaster or any school administrator, always will want the student to learn,
Yeah, exactly.
to learn, to transform
Yeah.
those topics who are taught in the class into into performance. That's why they will provide the support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think about that.
Now imagine that you are using a different topic. Maybe could you choose? Could you choose the topic? Any topic?
Another topic.
Yes. Apart from that one.
But from that one,
Yeah.
because there are some topics
Okay.
for myself, because we are different. We are different. We are different in creativity.
Yes.
Even myself, I think that there are some topics maybe direct. I cannot see application in the real life. Okay, but you may see, because it depends on your level.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I will choose numbers. For example,
Numbers.
yes,
Yes.
numbers.
Okay. Numbers. What do we most deal in numbers? What is the
In numbers, for example, age is a number.
Oh yeah.
Age is a number. If you go to the shop and you may see numbers there. They are written. For example, this is 2 million. Those are numbers. The application of numbers.
Could you think on how to apply? I mean, this practice and expressing number.
because number in number actually it is a topic that connects all topics.
Okay.
Because if you are talking about quantity,
Yes.
you are talking about numbers.
Numbers.
You are talking about numbers.
Yeah.
Even geography, there are numbers.
Yeah.
If you are talking about map, for example, from the distance from here to here, it is 2 kilometers.
Yes.
Round distance or whatever. If you are talking about the population, you are talking about numbers. Everywhere it is applicable.
So now you get an example of how you let students practice and experience. So they will experience numbers in geography, in statistics, they will experience number in physics, they will experience number in chemistry.
Yes.
So it's a part of now. So if you are teaching numbers now, you could even search, maybe probing and access, or trusting the learner that they could have some examples that where they have experience of numbers. So they will say the number in geography, the number in chemistry, the number in physics, and whatever.
Yes.
So now we start the numbers in mathematics now.
Yes, actually.
So this is how do you apply? You transform now. We're talking mathematics, but we need these sessions to be transformed into the reality, into our real life now. And our real life now is where we experience. Now we have to take them in experience that you have experienced this one in geography, you have experienced this one in mathematics. So they will have understand. So far we are studying now in number. So these have real life applications in our design. Okay. So how will you feel that you will accomplish now that you will be ready? Okay, all of this plan that we go that I will do this one, I will do this one, I will do this one to make myself clear to my student that they practice good, they have practiced, they have experienced the number, they have experienced the interest. How will you feel?
I will feel good, and also I will feel that I'm able to connect what is in the class and what is in real life. That's why this is the most that we want. We call it competence.
Yes.
To transform what is in the class to relate what is outside the class. I will feel great. I will feel good.
Okay. Do you think that on practicing and experiencing, specifically if you go to plan, exactly, and plan, because you remember we discussed the ADLX, the active deep session flow.
Yes.
You remember? If it comes on a designing, exactly, because you need to design everything. You need to design how I will apply first. I want to design how I will apply T. You need to design how I will apply maybe. Now, tell me maybe your design now on if you are given the second practice or session. If you have to go to practice, maybe at the other session, tell me your design maybe on practicing experiencing basically, or T domain.
T domain.
Yes.
Okay. In designing,
Yes.
there. First of all, I will include all of this the first, but because all of this three principles, what I understood there from those 4 days session, and from here, this it can be applied at the end. Before, for example, the last 10 minutes, because that is the time, that they have already learned, for example, concerning interest. So at the last minute, I will design, to apply this T domain.
Do you think that you need some material for design?
sometimes it depends on the topic.
The topic, yes.
Yeah. For example, if you are teaching, I'm a physics and mathematics teacher, okay? But sometimes, for example, how this topic is applied on the daily life. For example, if I'm teaching about moment, yeah, even I can go there, okay? I can go and touch the door.
Yes.
Okay, I will ask them to open the door, yeah, by touching at the up there,
yes,
and then at the middle there, and then at the bottom, and I will ask them which one it is easy to open or close.
Okay. Yeah.
And so it is easy for them to say that it is here.
Yeah.
It is here. That's why sometimes the material is needed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you think on some of the material, maybe do you need some text to have more read on how will I design? Practicing experience. Do you need something material? Okay, I will have to go deep studying on what is practicing experiencing, some examples. Do you think you need
Yes,
that?
yeah, I need because I need material because I have to improve.
Yes.
I have to improve because here it is where learning is transformed into performance. I think without this, even there we say that without reviewing,
There's no learning.
there's no learning. But even here, without you can learn there in the class, but you have to relate what is outside the class. That's why even here, with I can say this is my views.
Yes.
That without a T domain, the learning always will be inside the class. Outside, will be nothing.
Yes, and we say if you are doing a proper T domain transforming, is where now you could motivate learner. Learner they have been. The research that the learner are motivated once they look or they experience the session in the class, but also they will have integrate some of the session within the class and outside of it. Okay, we have the reality now of what have studied in the class. So the research showed that the learner they are more motivated once they connect these learning sessions into their real life. Yes. Now on our sessions, do you think we need more practice?
Yes.
Yes. You need
because
more practice.
we as we say that more practice with the positive feedback.
Yes.
More practice with the positive feedback make perfect. That's why as I practice more, the more I will master.
Yeah.
All of this, not only T domain, all of this to practice.
Now, maybe can I have maybe the view on if you account maybe 24 hours from now, if you count 24 hours from now, what will you be doing on practicing experiencing? What will you be doing? Or F domain? What will you do?
F domain, F.
On F domain, on the T domain. If it's account from now, 24 hours maybe, what will you be doing?
I think I will work hard. I will go and look for other resources that may lead to understand more concerning this and this. Not only practicing and experiencing. Also, I will try to make sure that or to connect each topic to or the topic that I'm going to teach, for example, tomorrow, to connect the topic in our daily life. Because for my level, sometimes I see some topic, I cannot see their relationship in our daily life. But actually, there are a lot of.
Yes.
I have to read more and more to search for material in order to gain those knowledge. If think this will help. As you said, that if our students connect what is in the class and outside the class, they feel motivated.
Okay. How do you see your plan now? From what of course we are sharing what we'll be doing from now and what maybe the resources. What is your plan? Because this is your plan now. How do you see your plan? Is that workable?
Yeah, it is workable. Yeah, it is workable.
Yeah.
Just go and now we are planning. I think what we will do next session. I think after here I'm going to practice more and more and give my students to tell them that those topics, how they relate in our daily life. They will enjoy. They will enjoy it.
Now, can I have maybe some reflection from you? That formally I ask you if you take 10%, then on T, then you say 6%.
Yes.
Now, do you see your plan accomplish 4%?
Coming.
Yeah.
Can you repeat? May you repeat the question?
We say I do ask you on T domain because we say
yes.
the main focus we have to focus on T
domain.
Yes. Then ask you if you have to take 1 to 10%.
Yes.
So you say you have accomplished, maybe you have mastered 60%.
Yes, 6, yes.
Then we have make a plan. Okay, I will do this one. I will do this one. Do you see your plan accomplish for the next 4% to accomplish 10%?
Maybe not 4, but it is nearly 4, for example, 3. Because
yes.
Because as I said, sometimes I experience difficulty to connect.
Okay.
The problem will come there. Actually, not from here.
Yes.
I understand.
I understand.
There is no problem actually.
Yes.
If we're talking directly with this, I can say 3.5%.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I thank you a lot for your time. So let's go to another maybe step. Maybe before going to another step, do you have something maybe to share apart from what have been discussed in whatever?
Actually, what I can say, what we are doing here, maybe it will provide more efficiency compared to what we did there in the class. In the class, because always one-to-one. One-to-one is good because I feel more free compared to there. Even in the first principle, F domain, we have individualization. I think this is individualization that we learned from there.
Yes. Now I hope that we make the end, but also after going to the end, I will have some report the feedback from the video that we made.
Yes.
So I passed through the video, and alhamdulillah, there is a big improvement on you, if not 10%. Okay. Yes, we see the progress. Okay, alhamdulillah, you are good. You are doing great. So I see in your video, we will be sharing on what I see in the video and what I experience in the video, basically. So in the video, alhamdulillah, we have managed to go through steps and understand some of the domain and some of it. You may interrupt from some of the domains and some of the principles because of the nature of the topic itself.
Yes.
So I see, because but the thing is, you manage to capture all steps. Okay, if comes of the opener, I see the pre-opener, but also I could even see some pre-opener. Yes, I see the opener, the good opener, but also I like the way that you present on a pushing, balancing between push and pull. Okay, what the interest. It was not a normal presentation as it was. So I like the way that you ask, you use some questioning techniques, call it question techniques. Okay, so the most important on pulling and push is use the best questions. So once you use the best question, then you begin rating the right response. So I like the way that you choose some of the question techniques. Also, I like that the way that you share with your student. Also, they may share student within the group, and I see the group dynamics that you are making. But also, I like your techniques that you divide. You create the group by the date of the month of birth. So you ask them to stand up, and who the birth month is January. You stand here and there. So the most important on grouping techniques, we avoid maybe this student is in a relationship with this one, whatever. So, and we are trying to mix student with the capability of different capability, the level of the student. Okay. Also, I like the way that you build, because you ask the student, you get the response. Also, I like the way that you build upon their feedback. So the student give you the feedback. Okay, you see there is something that missing over there. Maybe the response was not good. So you say, okay, I remember one of the questions that you asked them on what the interest is. So the product, you said it is. Some of the students, one of the students replied, but I think it was not correct. It was not correct enough. So you said rate the product. The percentage charged on principal. Yeah. So you make it clear. So I like the way that you build their feedback. Also, I see probing, assessing. We probe. I see the motivation and attention, and the motivation. It was very clear on group. Once you let them discuss. Also, they are in a group. Also individual. The group are also individual. So you give them, I think it was 3 questions. Yes. Who one will be the first? You give them the sweet. Then as the term went on, okay, I'll give them 2 sweets now. So you're trying to raise their interest. You're trying to motivate them. Okay. So I see the individualization. You go through the groups, and you have the sense of humor. Okay, you're charming, and in most cases you go to direct to some of the student. I remember once of an instance, one student who she seemed to be lazy and whatever. Then you go, what happened? What's happening? I think she was called Fatima. You see, he was in the back. He was in the back. Yes. So I like your positive spirit and thoughts. You encourage students to think. I remember you told them, okay, keep it trying. So I remember you say, I read here, I don't forget, but I'll tell you, discuss. I remember you told the student who will be the volunteer. Yes. Huh? So could you try? So you let them get encouraged. Yeah. I see the summarization by using a board. Okay. You summarize the whole session that you're using board. Okay. But also I see the main presentations. You have some mini presentations. I see the reviewing. Okay. Well, here in the reviewing, we have 3 levels reviewing. We have RAL mode. We have readiness increase. We have activity presentation, but also we have itself. So on this level, you do. I remember that you. Now I'm giving you the point of improvement now. I remember you asked them that okay, we learn the time, we learn the rate, we learn, okay, then we start reviewing, okay. Now, what this topic could relate in our daily life. So it could be better that what you have discussed, you ask them what you have been discussed, rather than telling them, okay, we discuss time, we discuss principle, we discuss this one. So it's better you tell them. It's one stage of reviewing. Okay, so it's better, okay, what you have been discussing now, or what we discussed today. So they will tell you, we discuss this one, we discuss this one, we discuss this one. Okay, now could we take this what we had been discussing into our daily life? Now we start now transforming, but also we do review. So it's better you tell them, okay, in the reviewing level, what we have been discussing. They will tell you. Okay? So what do we learn from these discussions and our session flow? So they will tell you what they are discussing. What you have, maybe what we can apply. Do you see? Could we? I mean, have we ever seen or have we ever had such kind of interest? The time. Have you ever seen someone maybe he was claiming after maybe the man had been increased, he borrowed the money, then the man had paid because of the time. Okay. So such kind of one. Now, but also I see problem in assessing as I play, but also I see, I don't think if I see the closure, but basically I see the mission, the homework, and the homework was very clear. You go to page number 16, then you have five questions, but I don't think if I see the closure.
Yes, it was not there.
Yes. So what might be the closure, maybe?
Maybe if I hear from you.
So we might have the closure maybe by summarizing. So this the board that you use for summarization, it might be the closure. Yes. Then after the closure, then so we might use some of activities, maybe energizers. Maybe you could have energizer. It might be the closure. Okay.
Only energize, not converting it into
no, if not converting into education, I mean educational games.
And I think closure the last.
Yes,
you close.
Yes, you close. So it might be the
even why homework cannot be closure.
The homework is the mission. We say the
mission. Yes.
Yeah. So the mission is the activity that we give them. Maybe what you have to do. Maybe tomorrow. What you have to consider. What more. Well, we have this one. We have to accomplish this. So it might be the assignment. It might be the homework. Maybe it might be the activities within. So this might be the mission to do. The thing how to do later. Yes. So closure, it might be the linking summarize. You could make the linking summarize to be the closure. So you could make the energizer, the simple energizer, and the closure. So they might be feeling shy or feeling whatever. So you increase the energy, whatever. So that might be the closure. That is our end of one-to-one sessions, and we'll be having a couple of one-to-one sessions and the group. So what we are doing today and we're having maybe 1 week to sit with each one of you and discuss what you have to improve, the challenge that you get, okay, and all these amenities and so we have to make it clear. So because we are doing this one-to-one sessions, because it's where now we could have an interrogations, direct interrogation to what we have experienced in class, we have experienced in 4 days. Yes. How do you see our session, one-to-one session?
Our session. First, thank you very much.
Mm.
Thank you very much. This session is good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Mm.
It's good. I think we need more, as you said.
Yeah.
Apart from this is the first,
Yeah.
not the last.
Yeah.
Inshallah, next time. I think before we meet again, I will be ready to take another video.
Okay.
And what we have discussed here,
Yes.
I think also we will discuss to the next video.
Yes.
And I hope that there will be improvements.
Yeah.
There will be improvements there. I think here also there was a energizer.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about energizer.
Yeah.
But it was there.
Yeah.
And,
do you think is there anything that we have maybe to improve in our session, one-to-one sessions? Anything that we want to improve?
I think maybe it is prohibited, but I don't know. But if there is a tea, for example, you can put a table here.
Have a tea. Yes.
A little table here.
Yes, it's
and 2 cups.
Yeah, of course. We need to have a homogeneous relationship within even teachers and mentors. We have teachers and students and whatever. So this is no problem. There's no problem. Yes. So I thank you again. We will meet inshallah on the next session. I think so. It will be. I think we will be having a group meeting, but it will be online. I think. Yes.
When?
I think
it will be online.
No, after. I think it will. I mean, we plan to conduct the group meeting online after accomplishment of these one-to-one sessions. So it will be the next Monday. So the coming Monday, I think it will be after Magharibi. So we'll be arranging the group session to share with all participants the feelings and their feedbacks and whatever. Yes, thank you a lot.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.